Have you ever felt someone watching you, even when the room is completely quiet? You look up, and there they are, your cat, sitting somewhere nearby, perfectly still, eyes locked on you, not blinking, not moving, just watching. Maybe they're sitting across the room on the couch. Maybe they're perched on the top of a chair. Or maybe they're standing silently in the hallway, staring straight at you. At first, it might seem funny. Sometimes it even feels a little strange. Why are they looking at you like that? Are they judging you? Are they waiting for food? Or are they trying to communicate something you don't understand? The truth is, cats almost never stare without a reason. Unlike humans, cats rely heavily on body language and observation to understand the world around them. Their eyes are one of their most powerful communication tools. When a cat stares at you, it can mean many different things. Sometimes it's curiosity, sometimes it's affection, sometimes it's simply observation. But sometimes that stare is actually your cat's way of trying to tell you something. And once you understand the meaning behind this behavior, you may start seeing your cat in a completely different way. Because in the quiet language of cats, even a simple stare can reveal a lot. So today, we're going to explore the real reasons why your cat stares at you like this. Some of these reasons are surprisingly sweet. Others might explain behaviors you've noticed for years, and one of them might completely change the way you understand your cat. 1. Your cat is observing you. Cats are incredibly observant animals. In the wild, survival depends on paying attention to every small movement. Even the slightest sound or motion could signal danger or an opportunity to hunt. Although your home is safe, your cat's instincts remain the same. They are still wired to watch everything around them. And inside your home, one of the most interesting things in their environment is you. Think about it from your cat's perspective. Humans do many strange things. You walk into rooms for no obvious reason. You open cabinets filled with mysterious objects. You talk to glowing screens. You suddenly stand up and walk away in the middle of doing something. To your cat, these actions are fascinating. So when your cat stares at you, they may simply be studying your behavior. They are learning your patterns. They notice when you wake up. When you leave the house, when you prepare their food, and by watching carefully, they begin to predict what might happen next. Your cat's stare might simply be curiosity and observation at work. 2. Your cat is waiting for something. Another very common reason cats stare at their owners is simple: they're waiting. Cats are extremely good at recognizing routines. If something good happens regularly, they quickly learn the signals that come before it. For example, if you feed your cat at the same time every day, they begin to notice small patterns: walking toward the kitchen, opening a certain cabinet, picking up their bowl. Over time, your cat connects those actions with food. So when they stare at you, they might simply be anticipating something they enjoy: dinner time, treats, playtime, or even the moment you open a door they like to sit near. Your cat's stare might be their quiet way of saying, I know something good is about to happen, and they don't want to miss it. 3. Your cat is showing trust. Sometimes a cat stare can be a very positive sign, especially if it's combined with something called a slow blink. If your cat looks at you calmly and then slowly closes their eyes, it's not random. This behavior carries a very specific meaning. In the animal world, closing your eyes around someone is risky. You can't watch for danger. You can't react quickly. So, animals usually avoid doing this around individuals they don't trust. When your cat slowly blinks at you, it means they feel safe enough to relax. Many cat experts even describe the slow blink as a cat's version of a smile. It's their quiet way of saying, I trust you. If you slowly blink back at your cat, you might notice them blink again or relax further. This small interaction can strengthen the emotional connection between you and your cat. 4. Your cat is curious. Cats are naturally curious creatures. They constantly explore and observe their environment. Anything unusual immediately catches their attention. So, if your cat stares at you while you're doing something new or unexpected, curiosity is likely the reason. Maybe you're opening a package. Maybe you're moving furniture. Maybe you're doing something your cat hasn't seen before. Cats love watching things they don't fully understand. Your movements may spark their curiosity. From their perspective, humans are unpredictable and interesting. So when your cat stares, they might simply be wondering, what is my human doing now? To them, observing you is like watching an interesting show. 5. Your cat wants your attention. Cats don't always ask for attention in obvious ways. Unlike dogs, they rarely bark or jump excitedly. Instead, cats often use quiet signals. One of those signals is staring. If your cat sits in front of you and looks directly at you, they may be trying to get your attention. Maybe they want to play. Maybe they want to be petted. Or maybe they simply want to sit close to you. Cats often start with eye contact before using other signals. If the stare doesn't work, they may follow it with a small meow or a gentle paw tap. Your cat might simply be saying, "Hey, notice me." 6. Your cat feels comfortable around you. Another reason your cat stares at you is comfort. Cats relax when they feel safe in their environment. If your cat sits quietly and watches you with a relaxed body posture, it usually means they feel calm around you. Their ears will be neutral. Their body will be relaxed. Their tail may move slowly or remain still. This kind of peaceful observation often happens when cats simply enjoy being near their favorite human. They don't necessarily want anything, they just feel comfortable sharing the space with you. Your presence becomes part of their safe and familiar environment. 7. Your cat is monitoring their territory. Cats are naturally territorial animals. They like to know what's happening in their surroundings. Every movement, every sound, every change. And since you live in their environment, you are part of that territory. So sometimes when your cat stares at you, they are simply keeping track of your actions. They want to know where you are, where you're going, and what you're doing. This behavior helps them maintain awareness of their surroundings. It's not about control, it's simply part of their natural instinct to observe their environment carefully. 8. Your cat might be slightly confused. Sometimes cats stare because something doesn't make sense to them. Cats notice small details that humans often overlook. Maybe you're wearing something unusual. Maybe you're making unfamiliar sounds. Maybe you're behaving differently than usual. When something seems out of place, your cat may stare to analyze the situation. They're trying to understand what's happening. Once they decide everything is normal again, the stare usually stops. Final thoughts. Cats communicate in subtle ways. They rarely express emotions loudly. Instead, they rely on quiet signals, a slow blink, a gentle head bump, a soft purr, or a silent stare. So the next time you notice your cat watching you from across the room, remember this: your cat isn't being strange. They're simply interacting with you in their own unique way. They might be studying you. They might be waiting for something. They might be curious, or they might simply enjoy your presence, because in the quiet language of cats, attention is a powerful signal. And when your cat chooses to watch you, it often means you are an important part of their world.